Russia has reportedly deployed a newly modified version of its Shahed kamikaze drone during recent attacks on Ukraine's Odessa region, according to defense-focused outlet Militarnyi, signaling a possible evolution in drone warfare tactics. The claims were first shared by a user identified as Oleksandr Kobalenko on social media platform X, who described Odessa as a testing ground for Russia's experimental drone upgrades. Reports indicate that the downed drone was recovered with an advanced optical unit built directly into its nose, suggesting a deliberate redesign rather than a temporary battlefield modification. According to analysts, the new drone system featured a rotary stabilized daytime camera, along with thermal imaging capabilities, allowing it to operate effectively in both daylight and low visibility conditions. Unlike earlier versions, the optics were structurally integrated into the drone's body, a change that reportedly improves aerodynamics, flight stability, and overall operational performance. Experts cited by Militarnyi say this development represents a clear shift from crude, improvised field modifications to a more standardized, serial production design approach. What's new in the modified Shahed drone? The modified Shahed now features an integrated nose-mounted camera that is built directly into the drone structure rather than being externally attached. Its rotary stabilized optics allow for smoother visuals and more stable target tracking, even during high-speed or evasive maneuvers. The combination of day and thermal vision enables the drone to identify and track targets around the clock, regardless of lighting or weather conditions. With enhanced optics, the drone is believed to have improved precision targeting capabilities, potentially allowing operators to better select and adjust targets mid-flight. These upgrades mark a departure from earlier models that relied on visibly improvised camera mounts, reflecting a more mature and refined weapons platform. The use of Shahed drones equipped with optical systems by Russian forces in Ukraine is not entirely new, as similar attempts have been documented earlier in the conflict. However, previous versions typically relied on commercial off-the-shelf security cameras, often adapted with basic night mode features rather than military-grade optics. In another notable case in 2024, a downed Shahed drone was discovered carrying a Starlink satellite communication terminal, highlighting experimentation with advanced connectivity systems. On December 19, a Russian ballistic missile strike targeted critical port infrastructure in Odessa, an area vital to Ukraine's trade and logistics operations. Ukraine's emergency services reported that the attack killed 8 people and left at least 27 others wounded, underscoring the human toll of the strike. The strike occurred just ahead of reported Kremlin-linked discussions in Florida related to a US-backed peace proposal, adding political weight to the timing of the attack. The missile strike followed repeated attacks on a bridge near Odessa's Mayaki area, which has reportedly been targeted at least 5 times since December 16. Russia launched a fresh wave of missile and drone attacks across Ukraine at a time when renewed peace discussions were reportedly underway, raising questions about Moscow's intentions. Ukraine's Air Force said the assault involved a coordinated overnight barrage combining ballistic missiles and multiple types of attack drones. According to officials, the strikes began around 7 p.m. on December 19 and continued uninterrupted into the morning hours of December 20. The escalation followed Russia's annual televised press conference, known as Direct Line with President Vladimir Putin, which draws national and international attention. During the 4.5-hour event, President Putin repeatedly emphasized his connection to frontline troops and Russia's ongoing military operations. Ukrainian officials said that shortly after the broadcast ended, Russia fired 3 Iskander-M ballistic missiles from Crimea toward Ukrainian territory. In addition to the missiles, Russia launched 51 strike drones, including Shahed drones, Gerber UAVs, and other unmanned aerial systems. Reports indicate that roughly 30 of the drones used in the attack were Iranian-designed Shahed unmanned aerial vehicles. Ukrainian authorities said the drones were launched from multiple locations across Russia, including Oryol, Kursk, Milarovo, Shatalovo, and Primorsko-Akhtarsk.
25 करोड़ गरीब गरीबी को परास्त करके बाहर निकले।
For the good of our nation, let's work together and let's truly make America great again.
The fastest news breaks.
Requested PM saying that we will have to speak to Putin and to Zelensky.
The biggest newsmakers.
The relationship with India is probably the most important bilateral relationship the U.S. will have for the rest of this century.
The capital delivered quite an election result today.
Expert analysis.
The million-dollar question today is how to stop this dance of death.
Ground reports.
I'm standing at the crossroad of the Kumbh Mela. Behind me are more than 100 entry ghats.
Long-form interviews.
Exclusionary politics is reflected in Manipur case as well. You don't bother because this is a small state.
Deep dive into burning issues.
It's often said DRC could be the richest country in the whole world. It's because of what sits underneath.
Why exactly did the US topple the Sheikh Hasina government?
HD videos. We don't just break news, we break it down.